And so we went to the office and sat down with him, and I was in really bad shape. But he gave me a million things, a lot of natural stuff actually, to kind of help with right before I go on stage. And so I was able to do that right before the New York show, and the New York show went pretty well because of it. If it wasn't for him, I don't know how I would have gotten through that show. I have a show tonight.
Where?
At what is the place called? It's a little light box, yeah. I'm doing about 5 showcases in the next 10 days. And I did one 2 nights ago. We got the vibe, we got the juice, baby. I'm just not feeling good.
Wow. What exactly do you mean?
The whole family.
I kind of feel like cold symptoms. My
Congested
sinuses.
nasally?
Yeah, last night I had so much pressure on my sinuses. It felt like I was like my like a heartbeat in my sinuses.
Oh, you could feel throbbing?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
And just like,
Boom.
kind of a, not
Swelling?
sore throat, but
Scratchy.
full, yeah, exactly.
So your nose is totally congested. You're feeling pressure in here as well?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do now is put some cotton in your nose. It's got some medicine on it. It's like a liquid Sudafed.
Okay.
This is not painful, but it's not pleasant. It's just having cotton in your nose for a minute. If you'll let me, you'll make a big difference.
Okay.
So just gently breathe in through your nose and breathe. That was great. Thank you so much. Okay. Perfect. This is the inflammation that Dr. Sugarman was referring to. It's behind and above your These 2 bumps are red and inflamed. They should be kind of white and pink like this. But you can see that that's a little inflammation, and that comes from the acid reflux.
Okay. Yeah, he was so cool. You walked into his office. It looked like a record label. It did not look like a doctor's office. But, yeah, he just gave me a lot of advice, and he looked at my vocal cords, which was, kind of freaky to see. But he said my vocal cords looked pretty good. It was more just the surrounding area, and now I'm on more intense antibiotics and hoping that that will really get rid of it for these next shows.
Why are they infecting me? See that I'm gone. Are you gonna miss me?
What's up, everybody? I'm Iyla. I'm from Los Angeles. I'm a singer and a songwriter, and I'm just really happy to be here today with you guys. I write about my own life and the people's lives around me, and I think that translates better than anything. And so that's what I would say. I just am myself, and it wasn't easy to get there. Everybody tells you what you should do and what you should say and what you should talk about, but I think when you truly find what you're passionate about and your uniqueness and you own that, that's all you need. How did this happen? Why do I love you? That's more what it's like. That was kind of the inspiration. You guys out there. Thank you.
What's the color count? Ah, my elbow. My shoulder. Light box, light box. With the white power. Run it back. No.
What's up? We're at
My name is
Westminster.
Cadis.
We're at Westminster High School, and this is day 4 of the High School Nation tour for me. And I'm hiding out in the car because it's raining pretty hard. But I'm excited. We're still gonna put on an amazing show.
What flowers?
So I actually started, I think the first time I sang for a group of people was at a talent show in high school when I was 17. And then from there, right after high school, I auditioned to be in a girl group. And I learned a lot, and we got to perform at super small venues and some big venues too. And then after that, I just started working with producers. And then once you kind of, like I started working with Cadis 4 years ago. And we together kind of developed a sound. And then you start to make connections, and people hear your music, and they'll invite you to play places. And sometimes it's still small, sometimes it's really big, and you kind of learn in each venue, if that makes sense. And then you just keep growing from there. You just need to put it. That's part of it. Put all of your feelings, everything you go through in yourself. Because guess what? Somebody, even if it's one person, is gonna connect to it. They're gonna feel it because we all share our experiences. Like we all go through the same stuff. It's just different times in our life. Like, so do it. You're strong. You're proud. Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah. What's up? So I'm out here at Paramount High School about to do the last show of the High School Nation tour for me. And I'm really excited. It's a little bit bittersweet because it's the last one, but we're about to kick off this radio tour in a couple days.
Radio. Downstairs now. No more internet.
Thank you guys so much.
Kind of Rocksteady, hold your hand. Pretty hand. Kind of Rocksteady, hold your hand. Pretty hand.
I'm like nervous, excited. Not like painfully nervous, you know?
That's gonna kill it. We over here, we're going in San Francisco. About to hit up this Empire meeting, showcase thingy, majiggy. It's gonna be dope. I'm super excited now. Then we're gonna meet with Gazi and Tina. Make this deal happen. So, very excited about it.
That was my leg.
And from North Nebraska.
I was born in LA.
Hi, Rez is there.
5'5" on a good day. Can't stand in the sun. Doesn't like dairy. Says she hates cheese but loves macaroni and cheese. Don't know how that works.
Like so.
My heart is so full when I think about the team that I have right now. And it's like under 12 people. And we're all here together in San Francisco, but we're always all together. Like we just rock together. And I have the most passionate team of anyone I've ever heard of, especially in this business. And it's just so much love. We're like a big family. Thank you. Each of you have, like, your individual personalities are so important to me in my life. Like this, everyone is so key. And it's like, I couldn't ask for anything better, and I'm gonna cry.
Are you praying?
Alright, let's do the mantra real quick. I sing all the
right things in all the right ways with no hesitation and no delays. Thank you, Lord, for this blessing. And thank you for this energy. Thank you for this team. Thank you for this opportunity to start many more to come. Amen. Let's kill it. Let's go. Cheers.
We got the juice.
Misplaced.
We got the juice.
We got the juice. 1, 2, 3. We got the juice. That was the funniest shit ever. Which juice? No. You rap too?
No. Where did you come from? Yeah. There you go. And I'm also really excited to kind of join forces with Empire and the whole Empire team, because my team right now is solid, and to be able to, join up with another solid team is going to be pretty epic, I think. Yeah, did a lot of things in my day, I admit it. I won't take back what I say. If I said it, then I meant it. All my life I want a Grammy, but I'll probably never get it. I ain't never.
Ah.
I don't know. I just want people to feel like, just accepted, and especially women is, women, that's just like what I'm most passionate about. I'm a feminist, I'm an activist. I'm like, I want to be like the provider of a movement for women, for young women. Like, you don't have to do things the way that people think you have to. You don't have to speak a certain way. You don't have to act a certain way. You don't have to dress a certain way to be a strong woman, to be a powerful woman,
I don't have to act.
It's crazy how the response has been to Warren Raindrops, and I love to see people reach out to me and talk about songs like Power on the project. That is, a song we put in last minute, and it's only half of the record, and people really connect to it, and those little things like that mean so much to me.
Wait, Candace, what happened? What transpired? Oh, so I woke up this morning with a text from my artist Iyla talking about, you gotta come upstairs. Something's happening on Twitter. Come upstairs, and this dude,
is he finishing it?
Brazen on Twitter, tweeted about the Juice video, sent a link to it, and then we had 1,656 retweets, 6,125 likes,
Yeah, this was like a while ago.
97,000.6 views, and it's only 10 a.m. So that's kind of crazy.
I love this jumpsuit. Yeah. What about for performance? Yeah. It was my
Capitana Americana.
Like anklets, jewelry.
Your hair is big and cool.
Yeah, my hair will be big. My hair's always big.
Is Ben Affleck gonna be there?
I just got this. I just had this the other day. I didn't even think for a performance thing, but maybe if I did.
I forgot his name. Evan. In the mood. Wow, that's nice.
When it's already started. It's awkward when I come in and stand, and then it's like, no, and I'm just like, okay, one time when I walk in and I go,
maybe we just start with Joyner. Yeah, like I don't, nothing but Joyner. Yeah.
do it again. I'll do it again.
Today. I mean, like
I knew this was gonna happen. I didn't know when, I didn't know how.
fucking followers.
5,000 retweets, which
Yeah,
is crazy.
Yeah, almost
It was
5,000.
viral.
And
The views,
350,000
the
views.
views.
You shut it down? Yes.
Ados jumped up to
It's
like
insane how
275%.
how much growth there's been, even from myself and my self-confidence. And I loved the music, but to have as many people rock with the music, you know, I never expected it to be this many people and this much love so soon.
Love. You're her. And her.
Coming up here to San Francisco to meet with Tina and the whole
Casino
Empire
touchdown.
team
Okada
means
Resort
so much
was
to me because as an artist,
Selena.
all we want is to
More
be
than
heard
numbers.
and be able to tell our story.
And then
And
you found
a company
out.
like Empire
I got
really
99.
has the power to release my music on a big level and let it reach radio stations, you know, across the country and ideally, you know, people across the world, and really get my sound moving and in people's ears, and that's so exciting for me.
Dang.
Lucas hates the heat. We're like, turn the heat on in the van. He's like,
Ferrari.
true. But see,
Do you
we're
have some?
with that
Want?
on.
Because you need to. Want to get that some. I already have some.
On the way up here
I
to
gave some.
San Francisco, we drove through Camarillo, which is where my dad lives. And I was asleep, and I woke up like, we're right by my dad's place. And I texted him like, hey, we're here. I called him like, hey, where are you? Like, is there any way, whatever? He's like,
Your dad.
I'm taking a shower. I'm about to go to work. And then
Your dad's a senator?
everybody's in the car like, I'm going to the bathroom. And they come out and have my dad with them. And that was
He's
so
ripping
awesome.
his-
I wanted to cry. I was like, my dad is like one of my best friends. So it was so cute to see him walk up and unexpected. And it kind of gave me a little boost for this trip too. I was like, got this. So I thought you were here. Did you run here or were you actually inside?
I was here, just waiting for you. Sorry, bud. Grand T's a terrible initiative.
Was there a plan?
No.
Was there a plan?
We
I love the
just
Swedish
decided-
mafia.
I knew
I'm
that
done.
he wanted to see
I'm
you
done.
on the
Talk
way up,
back.
so I told Galen.
Oh, yes, so what's the plan?
Let-
Gangsters. Every unit.
I mean, a little.
Squad.
Never have I went skydiving.
Crazy fucking mission. I know. Fucking
Never have I ever ate crown.
Me? Tiara?
Never have I ever been to Europe.
Crown Asia? Crown
It's really
Bay?
hard for me to put my
Hong Kong?
pinky down only for something.
Crossfire.
Never ever have I.
Never ever have
Never
I
ever have I been to.
so
Never ever have I been to Canada.
you look like
Right
a
now,
mannequin.
We are on our way to San Francisco.
I didn't know you were
and we're
Iggy's
driving by
cousin.
the ocean, taking some pictures, getting some cool shots. Let's go.
Yeah. I found it. Man, how'd you do that? This wasn't what I was looking for. Is that the last video? Oh man. Thank you for joining.